This is going to be a lesson on Broon's Bane by Rush by Lifeson on guitar. This is from the live album Exit Stage Left. So I'm going to play you the first part and then I'll show you how to play it. Okay, so our first thing is kind of a G minor chord here. We're gonna have the basic pattern is, so that's skipping the A string and kind of jumping that B string too. So strings 6, 4, 3, and 1, and then come back to the second string. And then an A bass to move us to the B flat for the next one. Okay, and then, but the first time we're gonna have this bass note, this pinky down here in the second string with that first bass note, and it only happens that first time. Now here, once we go to that B flat on the 5th string, we go up the strings in the same way. It'll go 5, 4, 3, 1, 2, as far as string numbers. And then we're gonna have that B flat bass at the end of that, moving into an F sharp bass with a D sus2. It's got an open on the bottom down there. And then we go to an A bass on that one. So all together we have to the B flat to F sharp, and that has a D bass at the end, and that's like a D sus2 with an A bass on it. So and then A bass to the beginning. And only the first time does it have that high note, so we won't have that high note right here. Now we're going A major, and we're doing the 2nd string and 5th string, and then we're going. So that was 4th, 3rd, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. So, and then just go to an E bass and do those 4 notes, and we're going to end with an A bass to go back to the beginning. So this new part on A was. A bass to the beginning, now this time we're going to A, but we're going, and then B flat 7, so that's 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, and then hitting an A chord. You can kind of rake it classical style. So that last part, A to B flat 7. A. All right, let's look at all that again. E bass to the top. Flat 7, A. Okay, so that part's really important because that is kind of the main theme, and it's going to come back again. So here's like our next part. This is the D minor chord, open on the D, 7, 6, and 5. We're going to go. You can kind of rake that a little. Okay, so that went chord, and then 6, 5, 6, and then the D bass note. And then we're going to go to the A bass note and go. So that was D, A. And then we got a quick D before we move here. Then we got that quick D before we go to here. This is going to be like an A minor chord, 7, 5, 5, but it's going to have an 8 on the bottom with the pinky. We're going to go. So we hit the outside ones, the bass and the high note, and then we go strings 3, 2, and then the highest one. Then we're going to switch to this chord, 6 on the D with 7 on the little E. And then regular A minor, and that also started with high note, low note, and then moves up the strings 3, 2, 1 to an A bass. So let's look at this again. Okay, let me play a little bit of the next part. Okay, so that's going to be 3 and 5 at the same time here. 3 on the 5th string, 5 on the E string, and we're going to have we're going to put our 5 in here because we're coming to it soon. So this chord would be kind of like 3, 5, 3, 4, 5. We're going to hit the outside ones there, and then we're going to go. So that was 3rd string, 2nd, 1st, 2nd, and then 4th. And then we're going to switch to this G minor chord, 5, 3, 3, 3. Same type of strumming. And then here we're going to have a B minor chord. We're going to hit the 5th string and 1st string. So that was those two, and then 4th, 3rd, 1st, and 2nd. We're going to hit that bass note at the end. Then we're going to jump this bass note up. So when we hit the big bass note, we skip the A string and go 4, 3, 1, 2. So let's go from this new part, this chord here. And then B flat 7 again. So what we did there was the B flat on the 5th string, and 2nd string, and then 4th, 3rd, 1st, 2nd, and then the bass note of that B flat to the big F. And we skip the A string, went strings 6, 4, 3, 1, and then we hit these 2nd and 5th again. So we had okay, so let's look at all of that new part. And then we're on an A major with our 1st finger. So we just kind of start on the 5th and 2nd. Go up and down a little bit. A bass to this 3 in the bass. 3 in the bass to this 2. And that's going up, skipping the A string. And on the way back, you go to the D string before you move to the new measure. We're going to have a 1 here in the bass. Same type of strumming. Back to the A. First time. It's going to go right down the strings. On the second time, we're going to go to the big string to go back to the beginning. So it ends up being like A again, E bass, now here we have a new thing. We're going to hold the A and then 3 times on that B flat 7. So once again, that was A, B flat 7, A. And then we have our new part again. It's going to have some slight changes. Here's the change. We got this B flat. We're going. So that's kind of more up the thing than it was before. Bass note on the F sharp. So once again, those. Now we have our B flat 7 again. So that was going to be slightly different. Kind of starts the same, going up, but with the bass one on this one. Keeps the same kind of thing going there. And now we're gonna have a new thing on the A. So that was the chord, and then strings 3, 2, 3, And then we're gonna bring this pinky down here on this 5th fret of the 2nd string and kind of rake this. We got a little melody right there. 5, 3, 2, 3, 5. And then we have the A bass here. So let's look at this new thing from the new B minor thing. B flat 7, A bass. Now we're moving into this B flat 7 again. And at the end we can have that little chord there. So we got our A to G. So this time we have a little hammer-on pull-off. G, F sharp, and then on this F bass one with the D. So that's like D with the F bass. You can kind of slowly rake up those and kind of end on that 3 on the 2nd string. All right, so let's review a little bit. So that was our whole first part and our second part. That. Then we got our new part. Alright, Broon's Bane by Lifeson of Rush. Oh man, was I into those guys when I was a teenager. Still am, just as hard. But man, we used to love that tune. And I heard that the name of that is from Broon was the nickname of the road manager. And supposedly he hated that song. And that was the song they would play to go into the trees. So once it became part of the live show, boy, it was stuck. And I don't know if he didn't like classical or what, but it's always been one of my favorite classical done by a rock band kind of tunes. So hats off to Lifeson and Rush. May Neil Peart rest in peace. This will have a tab with it. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm Damon Wood. We'll see y'all soon.